So hi everybody and welcome back to this Blender tutorial series for absolute beginners. I'm a beginner and this is video 22 in which we are going to create a graveyard building. This building must be not perfect. We make a very simple one and not a perfect one because that takes too much time on videos, and that's why a very simple one, but it's good enough for us. And let's get started. How we are doing this. First of all, I delete the camera, I delete the lighting, and I will use this cube. This is perfect. I press 1 in my keyboard, I select the cube, I press G to grab it, Z to move it up, and I line it. But now I need the building height. And let's say this cube is 2 meters high on the height here, and my character is 2 meters, and let's say this building should be 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, yeah, let's make it 4 times bigger than my character here. So I need to scale this 4 times. So I press here 4. I have scaled it now 4 times because what I did was, let me show you this one, Control Z. I press first scale, and on the left right side, no, not right side, on the left corner, you can see there are numbers. You can scale it with the mouse, but that's not so accurate. That's why I press the 4 on my keyboard, and you can see all the numbers become 444, and then I press enter and the scale is now 4. Now I press again G for grab, Z for moving up, and align it. And now if I'm not sure if this is really 4 times 2, which is 8, because this should be 8 meters now. This is because I said this one cube is 2 and I made this 4 times bigger. It should be 8 meter. So how we can check this? You press tab to go to the edit mode, and here on the left side we have the tools, and one tool is this measure tool. It's really cool. And then you click on it, then you press the left mouse button and drag it down, but you don't just keep pressed it, so don't hold the pressed button. And then you can see if you do this one, it's indeed around 8 meters. That's what I need. All right, that's cool. Let's continue. And now I have almost my base building, which is the bottom, but I say I want it a little bit stretched in the y-axis. How we make this? Very easy. We press S again, but this time after pressing S we press G, and now we can scale it a little bit on the on this X, but then this X I don't make it too long, let's say, so that it looks like this one. And this is the building bottom, and we make here on top something too, but that's cool so far. Then 1 again on my keyboard, so I'm in front view, and now I press tab to go to the object mode because I add a new mesh, because I want to make it very simple. And that's why in object mode I press Shift A to bring my add mesh menu, and then I go here to mesh, and this time to make a roof, a very simple one and fast one, it's this cone. I press this one here, and then I grab it and press G, and then press Z to move it up, and I have to scale this probably too. So I scaled this one, this cube, to 4. Let's scale this cone also to 4. I press S, and then I can scale it also with my eyes normally, but let's press 4 here just to see if this works. And yes, almost. And now I want to place this cone. Let's see. I think I scaled this a little bit less than 4. Let's go a little bit less. Something like so. Yes. And then I place it so manually here in front, which means I go to the side view. This is this one. Then I press the cone selected G again for grab, Y to move it in front. Should be the front part. And mouse click, and then I press again G for grab, Z to move it down, and now I have a roof for my simple building. That's good. That's enough for my building's roof, because it is a graveyard building, and that can really look very nice, but we make a very simple low poly one. That's cool. So the next thing is, let's create the next part. The next part is I would like to create here anyhow, let's say a door here in front, and perhaps here some windows, and I have no clue how to make this, but one way I know is we can add here loop cuts, but first we have to go to the edit mode. So I'm in the edit mode now. I selected first my my cube, then I press tab to go to the edit mode, and here on the left side we have this option to make loop cuts. You can make them manually, but that takes too much time. So there is a faster way. You go here on the right side to this tool menu, which means add modifier, and here in add modifier we just select what we most times select is this subdivision surface. And if you select this, it looks a little bit strange, but you go here on the right side in the options, select to simple, then it keeps the basic form and the start form here. And then you can set the levels of subdivisions. In my case, I don't need too much, but let's set it for test purposes to 3. And then I switch back to object mode with tab. And then I go here to this modifier and I go click down and apply. So after you applied this modifier and press again tab, you see all the added subdivisions, and that's very handy. We have now many vertices here, which we can work, right? We can select them, we can select faces, edges, and so on. That's nice. And now I can make a very easy door. And how I make this? So there are different ways, but one thing is important, perhaps. Again, the scale, I need to see how big this is, and so that's why I know this one is 2 meters. My character is around this height. So this is my character height, this is the building height, which means the door should be perhaps here or here. Let's make it in the middle. No, let's make it here. That means here is the door height around. And then we have also choose the, I think we can make here just a little bit. Yeah, I think that's enough. We make it, no, we make it a little bit bigger. We can make it a big door, right? To indicate that we make a very big entrance, something like that. Okay, we make a very big door. We make it here around to indicate that we make that you are entering entering this building will be your doom, something like that. All right, so how we can make this? There are different ways. I try one way, which is I go to face select, and now I just select the things what I need. I said I make a, oops, that's wrong, Control Z. I have to go here to select mode, and then now I select the faces which I want, and I think these faces are the door faces which I want. First of all, I have to change to face mode, of course, and now select again. All right, now I have the faces which I want, and will be a very big door, and there are different ways to make a door. I make it with this way, just it's not very good, but it's okay, which is I press now, I have selected them, I go to the side view, I press extrude, and now I can extrude it a little bit. I have extruded. You can keep this one, but what I do is after I extrude it, I press again extrude, but this time I go back. Okay, I have not set wireframe in, but it's not wild. And now you can see I made something like a little bit in front, and then it goes in. And that's okay. That's absolute okay for this one. And the same way I will make here some windows or something like that for this building. Yeah, let's make this one. So I press here the side view. I'm still there, and let's make here some strange windows. Let's say this one here. And here I make the same thing here, but this time I go to wireframe to see it, what I'm doing. Press 1 for front view, extrude. First I have to go outside a little bit. And then again extrude, and then I go inside a little bit. And you see now I made here a window. Let's make perhaps here a window more. Just make 2 of them. Okay. I select this one here, and the same thing here. I go here front view, perhaps I go here to wireframe again, extrude a little bit, and back. All right, that's enough for our thing. Perhaps here I make another window, but this time a very big window, only one window, which is here in the middle, so that's not all time the same thing. All right, I think that's okay. And then again, 1 wireframe, extrude. I see it here, and I see it a little bit in. And yeah, that's good enough for me. And at the behind of this building we have nothing. That's okay. And then I go back here to this normal mode, press 1 front view, scroll a little bit in, and yeah, that looks already good enough for my building. There is 2 more things. First of all, what we can do is just join these 2 objects. How we join this? I select first of all, I go to object mode, so I press tab to switch to object mode, because we can join in object modes only objects. And then I press first this cone, I think, and then I press second this bottom tile, and now I can press Ctrl G for join, which means join together. And you see on the right side now I have only 1 object because they join together, which means when I press tab again, now you see all that they are joined together, right? That's cool. Now we have 1 object, but I want to do one more thing here. To stand it more a little bit out, I want make here something like a fence, very simple again. How we can make faster, very simple. Not a real fence, it's more like anything which blocks. Okay, the way is we can add a grid and then extrude this grid. So I make this. I'm in object mode. No, I'm not, but I press tab now and go to object mode. Then I press Shift A to add a mesh, and this time I need add this where is it? This grid here. And we can't see it. This grid is here, but that's not very important now. Now is I press S for scale, and I make this grid here. So just for, that's not very important how big this is. It's so that you like it. So I say that's very big. That's a very big place because this building is already very big. And this one is the area which I want. With that said, I press now again tab to go to edit mode. And this time I select this this one here, which is this edge. Yes, the edge mode. And now I have to select the edges here on the around this square. How we make this, there are different ways. I don't know the best way, but I know one way. You can select it. That would take too much time to select now all. You can hold Control and select one nope, not Alt. Oop, that was is not. You can select one and then Control, I think, and then select. There was something like a loop select normally. Why is this not working? I make something wrong. See. Shift. Okay. Shift and Alt, it worked. Okay, it was Shift and Alt. And then Shift and Alt for this one as well. And at least on my side. And then Shift and Alt pressing and then clicking on this edge, and then it selects here. And the same thing here, Shift and Alt pressing, and then here. So now I have selected this here, and now I can, I can press E to extrude, and then I extrude and press Z on go up. And now I have to check how high I want. On the left top corner you can see the height, and I want to make it, let's say, almost as high my character, which is around this one here. That's okay. And then I can press 1. This is the front view. Uh-oh, did I made it in the wrong way? Because I can't see it. It doesn't matter. So, and now I can go here to face select, and I select this one, and this both I delayed, so I can enter this area. It's not the best thing, but I think that's it what I'm going to do. And of course this one is just the start point, but it's okay for our very simple building. And now we connect this object here to this one as well. So we go to the object mode, select this one, select the other one, and then press Ctrl G to join. Now they are joined together. That's nice. And now I have this object here. Of course you can go to shading and so on, but I skip this. I want test just this object what I created here and see if this is okay, and let's see if this works. So with that said, let's export it to Unreal Engine 5. So I go here again to export, and again here I have to find this preset here. I don't know where this preset is. Anyway, the object is selected. Yes, I have one object here. It is selected. Then I go here, selected object, just the mesh. Forward is X, up is Z. And this one is here. Oh, local, apply scaling or local, it's okay. And then geometry, face, smoothing the face. Okay, add modifiers. So, oh, I added already, apply modifiers, but whatever. And here we have nothing because we have no armature. And here we have also nothing because we have no animations. And then I go to Unreal Projects, and where I go here, then I go to this folder here. Is just my test folder like the other ones. And then here I go to content, and I made here a Blender folder, and I call this one Grave Yard Building. And I make a 1, so I know this is my first try. And yeah, export this. And now we switch to Unreal Engine. I have import, and here I have all settings almost. I have checked this material. What I have, do not create material. That's why it created not my tree material. I forgot to set this one. But in this case, I have anyway no materials. So you can import this without materials. I can make them myself perhaps. And now I go to, it's imported, I go to my folder. No, I go to here, to Blender. And these are the objects what we made so far. Here's that what I imported. And I have to find now a place here to place it. Let's place it perhaps here and see how big this is. Oh, not this one, this one. And you see it's very, very big. That's good. And let's place it here. Oh no, let's place it here in it. It's better. Yeah, let's do it here anyhow. Let's see if I can place it anywhere where it makes a little bit sense. I need there a little bit more stones, graveyard stones and so, but it will work, will work. Let's do this tree here a little bit away. Of course you can make here more graveyard things and so, and let's see, let's start. All right, let's find this building. Anything that's wrong, right? Oh, no collision. Okay, it's not wrong. And the second thing which is wrong is this. This one is not right. Oh, let me see this one fast. Why is here no... why has this box here no depth? Okay, I see I make a mistake with this grid. This grid has anyhow no... what I say? It's visible inside but not outside. Could be this. Let's see. Go here. Switch to first person. There we can see. Yes, it's only visible inside. Which means I need this... I have to select this anyhow that it's both side visible. I think there is an option to make it both side visible. Oh no. Alright, we see a mistake, but the building it works. You see it is 4 times higher. I have to add a texture. And very simple, still effective. The only this fence here was not so the thing. And this mist is also okay. And yeah, it works. It's not bad, only this selecting here later. But I make this not now. So I think I stop here now. You saw it's a very simple building, still effective for a short video without really modeling too much. And yeah, if I spent that much time, this would be really, really good. But for this video, I stop here. If you have any questions or any complaints like all time or any suggestions, you can give me tips and tricks because I'm a beginner too and perhaps you know much, much more than me. Write them all in the comments. And with that said, I stop here. Good luck and have fun. Bye.